Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. It is not live. Today is Forbidden Door, so I'm off foot to getting dressed and all that stuff. I got coffee downstairs. I couldn't be in my underwear, so I figured I would and then I thought, I have to take, nobody said I have to start in my underwear. I can start in my pants. Last week I got dressed. I thought, let's just disrobe then, and maybe there will be a nice gif of that. A bunch of perverts made gifs last week. I hope they all worked for you. There we go. And then we got these. We got these nice, they're kind of gingham. They're gingham. That's the best way I can describe them. Okay, good. Let's get down to brass tacks. So I got the coffee. This is a difficult hotel. It's in Toronto. Toronto is difficult. Toronto is annoying, and it will always be that way. They did not have cold brew. They did not have nitro. They didn't even have iced coffee, so they just put ice in a regular coffee. So I got this. There's ice all the way up to here. I said venti. Coffee-wise, it's probably not even a small. And I got the glass cup. Isn't this fancy, huh? Look at how light it is, because all the ice has distorted it. I hope everyone's okay. What can we talk about? Well, this takes 8 minutes to fill. If you have not already, the WrestleAunts shirts are now available at shop. I have a hair in my mouth. ShopAEW.com, and they are already on the weekly bestseller list. Thank you for all your support, even though I have to split the profits with Renee, unfortunately. Who would have thought people would like wrestling shirts that aren't just all black with angry shit written on them? Who would have thought? Obviously, there is no Hey W today because it is Forbidden Door. That's totally fine. That's all good. I think you'll be seeing... What is this? I think you'll be seeing me in some form, maybe? I have no idea. But I'll tell you why I hope you do, is because when this was announced, Forbidden Door, Toronto, Renee and I went, oh my God, we've got to look our best. I have this wonderful suit, and I think I look delightful in it. And now I have no idea if anyone's going to see it. And then if let's say I'm not on the pre-show, the buy-in or something. Let's say. Then I can't just post a picture of it and just blow the suit. I'm going to have to save it for, the next pay-per-view. I have to take it to London, if I'm even going to London. So who the hell knows? I got a lot riding on this suit. Let's have a nice sip of... Not the best. What are you going to do? I ordered an omelet, and the omelet said, comes with asparagus. Anyone who knows me knows that I love asparagus. Came with two asparagus. You said it on the fucking thing. That's not asparagus. That's mixed vegetable. Let's be honest. And I'm like, what kind of shit is this? They ought to be ashamed of themselves. It was not a cheap place. And then the guy came up, well, would you like a pepper on your omelet? And I went, that's why the prices are so high. That's why it's so expensive. Just for the pepper mills, it's probably like my varnished mahogany and all that shit. And they said, oh my God, we spent so much money on these pepper mills that we could only afford 2 asparagus. Salt shakers, right? Pepper mill. Oh, nobody says salt mill, pepper mill. Why? What are we doing with pepper? We make this whole thing out of it. No one else is doing this shit with seasoning. Nobody comes around with Old Bay, madame. Nobody's doing that. People love that pepper process because it makes that sound. That grinding, that's it. Because really, it tastes okay. I can't think of many dishes that it's really livened, but on board. What else is bothering me? There's no Hey today. It's totally fine. WrestleAunts shirts, ShopAEW.com. And, oh my God. I am apparently today going to be filming a Hey. I won't say with who, because I don't even know if it'll happen. It's been so all up in the air. It sounds like a yes, but you never know that it's a yes until it happens. I'm so nervous. This is one of those, usually I can ballpark people. This one, totally out of left field. A huge fan of this person, and it can go either way. So I have that personal pride writing on it. I've not spoken to the person yet. This will be a true, oh my God, first time meeting on camera. And I think it will be outstanding or weird and bizarre. You know, Toronto is it's so weird being home, but also not being home. Like, it's not like you can walk across the street and there's the show. So it's like, what the fuck do I care that I fly? Might as well just fly. And then there's people asking me, you know, hey, get backstage. If you saw me backstage, like, what do you think? There's a playground back there? What the fuck do you think you're going to see backstage? Oh, there is so much cool shit ringside. The entrance, the pyro, all the good shit is out front for you to see. We're not hiding better shit backstage. What do you want to see? Rooms? Really? Barren rooms? How badly do you want to see, I don't know, Max Caster walk by and not acknowledge you? Is that really interesting to you? And then I gotta hang out with you? You gotta be my burden? Dear Lord. And then people ask the strangest questions. Even when, like, we posted the WrestleAunts thing, the shirt. WrestleAunts shirts now at shopaew.com. Does it come in a sticker? Don't you think? What are there mugs? Do you not think I would tell you if there were stickers and or mugs? Will they be available at the shows? Absolutely not. If you ever see a WrestleAunts shirt being sold at an AEW show, this has been a horrible mistake. No one is going to be buying that shirt on the shelf there, the thing that they have. No one, okay? Don't worry about it. Just buy the thing online, please. What else? I did prepare a little speech for Forbidden Door. Last time we did Double or Nothing, I guess I cut a promo on the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like, on it. What happens in Vegas will be seen by everybody. And I wrote one for this. I don't know if I will get to do it. I'm excited about it, again, for personal reasons. People said it was Howard Cosell-ish, and I don't know if that's a slap in my face. Because remember when he got drunk on Monday Night Football? And I was like, this is quite a disgrace. So it really could go either way. I'm excited. I'm very excited. And then next week, we have Hamilton, which feels even more, I think about all the times I wrestled in shitholes, the shittiest places. Some of the shittiest places I've ever wrestled have been in Hamilton. There was a place called Boomers, and it was a bar upstairs. It was a bar on top of something else. And only 3 sides of the ring were like open facing fans. The other side was against a giant wall mirror. So when you would wrestle, it would fuck you up. Because you were out of your peripheral, you think somebody's behind you trying to attack you, and it's you. And one of the sides was just a couch. I've wrestled 2-3 places where one of the front rows has been a couch. And, I think, oh man, that's sad, that's pathetic. I think it's something we could bring back. How much are you paying to go to Forbidden Door? How much would you pay to sit front row on a couch? But think about it. And then they could sell the couch afterwards. We just have a Punk's face and Okada just on each cushion. You think it's stupid until we do it. And then it happens. No, people are always asking the weirdest, because it's in Toronto, all of a sudden it's like I'm throwing this show, like I'm in charge of it. I know shit. I show up with notes that I barely use. And then sometimes I get asked to do things. Like last week, I was so honored to be the official tumbler of AEW for the blind battle of the blind tag team tournament, the blind eliminator tournament. There we go, blind battle royal. I was in a blind battle royal once. It was part of an art exhibit, and we were all blind. We were blindfolded, and we were in a cage, and it was a battle royal, and it was like 8 hours long, and people just walked by because it was part of an exhibit. And we all got paid kind of well for what that was, although it was highly dangerous and weird. Cody Deaner was in it. Brody Lee was in it. There had to be other people that I'm like, oh yeah, but that was strange. It was something, and the guy got like 30 grand from the government because it was art. There was a message. I can't remember what the message was, but never mind. The blind eliminator tournament, I was the official tumbler. I'm there, Tony Shivani, quite frankly, seemed a little intimidated by the cranking and the reaching in and the opening. It was a lot. I get it. And he wanted some assistance. I think it's something he had done before, and he felt like his tumbling time had passed. And, he thought of me. I was his pick. And I really feel like in that regard, he passed the tumbling torch. And I'm so happy that we got to do it together. I hope we get to do it every time now. Why aren't we? We have to be able to do it for every team. Me and Tone, tumbling it up, tumbling, rumbling, rolling around, that whole thing. It's hard to do because you want to get the balls moving for the camera. You want to get motion. You want to get excitement. But you do it too much, it falls off the table. So you need to have a steady hand and a wise eye. And I thank Mr. Shivani from the bottom of my heart for trusting me with this task, and I won't let you down. I'll try to not let you down. I hope people enjoyed it. I hope people went, wow, he's nailing this. What else is going on? My cat is good. I will say to the Key to the City members, you have until the end of today to get your questions in for Ask RJ. They're coming fast. They're coming furious, fast and furious. What else? I'm on Blue Sky also. It's like Twitter but nice, I think. And people are skeeting, they call it, or posting. And not too much, so AEW doesn't really post that much, so I get to say that I'm the official AEW ambassador. I've given an invite code to Renee, so maybe Renee will pop up there. I'm trying to keep her, I got her first shirt. Talk about giving somebody the rub. Talk about passing the torch. This poor schmuck wandering through the world, no oral session shirts, no nothing. And that would have gone gangbusters, the oral session shirts. Good for her that she has her first shirt, I think. We're doing well. We're already ahead of, there's a Tito Santana, AEW Ariba shirt. And I think we're ahead of that. So, no, I'm happy to get her onto Blue Sky. Just help the kid out a little. What else? The summer is here, and it is happening. Yesterday was Jessamine Duke's birthday. Okay, gamer, as I had posted, go love the woman's channel. Whether you like dogs or video games or women from Kentucky enjoying dogs and video games. Her channel has something for you. There's also, I did a couple of videos with her from Florida. That's now years ago, now 40 years ago. I think I was going through a hat phase. And I want to apologize for that. But you can go scroll back and watch them and enjoy them. If you are missing AEW this morning, I understand, but don't worry. You can watch all 60 episodes on the playlist. It's on my Instagram, it's on my YouTube, it's on my Twitter. How the fuck did we do 60 episodes of this shit already? Explain that to me. I don't quite understand. The last one, of course, was with the refs. And then Sky Blue before that, the controversial Sky Blue episode. And there's a controversial ref episode. So I think most of the episodes are now controversial. Controversy in the sense that people are debating, is this shit any good? 60 episodes. And I did post, I don't know, maybe it was like in the 20th episode. I did post, if I make it to episode 100, I will wear the leather pants plaid shirt combination that Billy Crystal wore when he hosted Saturday Night Live. And that was a joke, and now we're more than halfway there. When you've done 60, what's another 40? Then we get 100 episodes. Then we get a box set. I think at some point we will start releasing best of compilations because there's been so many. And I don't think it's a lot. Like, people have missed, every time there's a new episode, it's like, this show's amazing. You should have Tony Khan on. I'm like, that was a fucking second episode. Wouldn't it be great if FTR was on? I'm like, they fucking already. So, I guess it's good the show seems to be gaining more steam. And, maybe we'll put out some best of a compilation. My dream, and it's so sick, is to do, how like Twilight Zone does a New Year's Eve marathon? We have at least, I would say, 6 to 10 hours worth of AEW now. That we do like a marathon on YouTube where they come all together and they just, like a live premiere airing of all the episodes just to spam up everybody's YouTube for an entire day, I think would be fun. A nice, but maybe when I'm dead, that will be the thing to do. I think that's the only way I can have that leverage. Guys, I'm dead now. Can we please? So, anyway, what else can I say? Tonight is Forbidden Door. Crazy shit will happen. I'm excited to see everyone. I'm excited, God willing, for my new suit. We will be back next Sunday with AEW, as usual, and with Coffee and Underwear, as usual. And in the meantime, I'll have to go to Hamilton for 2 days, so I'm sure I'll have a bunch of fucking shit to talk about. WrestleAunts shirts, shopaew.com. Obviously, I said it fucking 3 times. It doesn't have evergreen value. They're going to pull the shirt. They're going to go, nobody wants it. It's horrible. All right, let me show everyone a final look. This coffee was not the best, but I'm making do. I need to back up. Maybe I need to go behind the curtain here. Maybe this is the shot. Maybe that's the gif. And then you get the leg. They get higher than you think. Good thigh. There's a nice shot for everyone. Okay? Great. We got the gist. Good. Until next time. Godspeed.